It's draft day!
That's impressive.
That was pretty good. I like it.
Very loud.
So, welcome back to the Armchair Fantasy Football Podcast, the working class podcast. We are the blue collar ballers, DJ, John, and Jake.
What's up?
We're drafting today. This is a live draft. This is live and in living color. We're doing our tag team league, 16-team league, and we'll give you guys about 6 or 7 rounds, and then we'll recap it on the next episode. You boys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, Ryan Heller is our resident board man, and he's gonna go through the teams real quick.
Okay,
So
we
take
have,
it off, Ryan.
Picking number 1, we have Team McCarthy!
Boo! Oh, sorry. My bad.
McCarthy is not present, no.
Yes. Sean McCarthy is not
Second
present.
pick is Team Butler!
Team Butler with our second team.
Third pick is Team Coffee!
Third team is Team Coffee.
These were the original team names we're
Team
talking
4
Not
is
Maxwell
Team
House.
Alex. Team 5 is Team X.
I just changed it.
And they... All right, guys, let's talk about strategy since this is getting a little clunky. We'll let those guys do their thing over there. So what pick are you, Jake?
Keep announcing it.
Team 6 is our podcast members.
Oh, yes, we must introduce Justin. We might hear
Team
him.
7 is
Yeah, you gotta get close.
Is the much better looking of the two cooks and
He's
brothers.
just the younger version. He's just the younger
So this is what you have to look forward to when you get older?
If you go buy a car on the 2012, he's the 2013. That's okay.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah.
Same with John and his brother.
Team
Right.
12 is
I'm a
another
little aged
member
who
of
really
the
want
podcast.
to trade me in, but she's stuck with me now.
Team
So
13
My brothers are
is
much
Jake,
older than me,
Jake.
so they're kind of like the old
14.
Buick,
they're
the old
probably
muscle
much
cars.
cooler too, but
Team
That's
15
debatable.
is Team
Although my
Belanger,
brother
and
is like a
last but not
military guy. I think he like runs the
Team
military now,
16,
so he's pretty cool.
Team Ashley.
so this
Are we
is
ready?
team
Yeah, we're done. We're ready.
Ready to grab?
The introductions are done. This is going to be a pretty messy episode,
Alright,
but
on the clock.
treat it like a mock
Team
draft episode on
McCarthy.
steroids, right, John?
Oh, this is Michael Thomas.
Yeah, alright.
Saquon.
Saquon Barkley goes number 1, guys.
Scratch him off the list.
First pick off the board, which is not a big surprise there.
Way to not below it.
Alright, Team McCarthy with the number 1
So
pick.
is that who you guys would have gone with?
This year's tag
Saquon?
team
It's
draft.
fine.
It's fine.
Saquon Barkley.
Jake's
I would have gone
it's
McCaffrey,
fine.
but
So what about
See, I would have gone Zeke if he was actually if he had showed up for work yet. But, that
you
hasn't
can't
quite
go wrong
happened
with
yet.
Saquon.
No, Saquon's a good pick. I like it.
So if you guys,
Do we
It's
get another-
official. It's officially on the
On
board.
the board.
so for those of you, obviously, you'll see on the video as well.
Alright, any trades? Any trades yet? Nope.
Yeah, you'll see the video
Early on.
of that eventually. We're gonna do
Taking
the
the
first
second pick, Butler, and
half
trade.
hour looking at us, and then we're gonna look at the
Right,
rest
so you're
of
gonna
the teams.
pick
We got a pretty cool
2
setup here.
and
It's
31,
legit.
and I would pick 11 and...
There's an attempt to make a trade.
Oh, we got a
Number
trade
2.
going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
here.
There's negotiations.
Uh oh.
Negotiation on the table.
So what is the
Who's,
negotiation?
That guys
guys,
is Butler in trade talks.
Okay, so we've got trade talks going on.
So the question is,
Oh,
with their 2-minute time,
negotiation has
we
been
gonna allow them
decided.
to
Alvin
stop
Kamara,
it?
we got 2 minutes.
Nope,
No, they have
trade
their
doesn't
two-
happen.
they have
Alvin
their 2
Kamara
minutes.
goes number 2.
Never mind.
Oh,
I got the
Kamara.
wash.
That
So
was
the-
a whole 13-second trade negotiation.
That didn't
went
happen?
south very quickly,
Okay.
and we made a pick.
All right, so Kamara goes number 2. That
Again.
is somewhat surprising.
Why does no one put Christian McCaffrey?
I got C-Mac last time.
I think you'll see Mr. McCaffrey go right here, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I think
I
I'm
see
right
head
now.
nodding.
Alright, Team Coffee.
So the coffees go with a little run CMC action.
Maxwell House.
So far they're winning the draft.
Oh, you guys are arguing already in the first
So far we've got Saquon Barkley number 1, Alvin Kamara number 2, and Christian McCaffrey number 3. I'm a little surprised by number 2. That one kind of threw me off.
You guys think the next pick is going to be Zeke?
Alright, just to recap, 3 picks.
Well, we've got
top
David
running
Johnson.
backs, so nothing has changed in the 10 years of this draft.
Brian Miller
Three running backs
retirement
going
this
in
year.
the
He
first
did,
pick.
yeah.
So he's emceeing
All right,
smart
two
drafting
rounds.
right now.
I don't know
I'm
what he
pretty
just.
happy
I
with.
don't know what he
Whoa,
just
whoa,
said
whoa.
there.
Who do we go
David
with?
Johnson with the number 4
David
pick.
Johnson
Wow.
went number 4. So here's a problem. John and I swore to each other that we would not get risky this year. But
guys are at 6, right?
my heart tugs me toward Ezekiel
Yeah, we got-
Elliott.
we got one
We
more
have
pick,
6,
right?
yeah. So we have one more to go.
We'll
It
see
could
what
be
happens
Zeke
here at
here. But we got an interesting decision to make if Zeke's still on the board.
Alex is known to go.
So we're actually hoping they take Zeke.
We have,
Oh, here it
we
is.
go by Team X today.
Oh, Team
Maybe
X.
something
X
else
gonna
as
give it
well.
to you.
So if you guys can keep
I like
up,
that.
we are at the 5th pick here.
DeAndre
John and I are
The
at the
first
6th
wide
pick.
receiver
DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh,
last
DeAndre
drive.
Hopkins.
at number 5.
Now that leaves DJ and John.
So now John and I are up. So what do you think, Johnny boy? We got our pick of the litter here. DeAndre Hopkins is now off the board.
So not really the pick of the litter. You got the 6th pick after
We,
5 guys
we
got
could
taken out
we
of the
could
litter,
go
but-
Ezekiel Elliott, but we made a pact that we weren't going to take risky moves here, and I say we stick with that.
I would like to take a
That's what
moment
I would do
while
here. Now
we
the
are
problem
letting our
is,
podcast members
we also
speak
discussed
today.
that given that this is a
Thank,
16-team league,
Lisa Marcotte for this
and
lovely
we did mock draft
in
several
our
times. It looked
fantasy
like running back was the way.
garage.
They're not applauding.
No, they're not applauding John and I's pick. We have not made the
They're not
selection
applauding
yet.
their pick.
They have applauded my wife, who
Does a lot of hard work
did a
for
great
us.
job with the
So
setup
we
here.
appreciate her.
Alicia,
I thought it was respect for us.
she's legit, man. You got to represent.
Just to keep everyone updated, DJ and John have now used the most time off the clock compared to any other team so far.
So what do you think, Johnny boy? Are we going this way with Mr. James Conner? Are we going Joe Mixon, or are we
The
just
longest time,
biting the bullet and taking Zeke?
the podcast members.
That's hard.
Fellas,
Go
look
with
at
the
this
hard
jersey
pick.
hanging
Go with
behind
the
us. You're
hard.
not even going to go with him?
Hey, we're representing James Conner on this pick right here.
James Conner.
He keeps you up.
I
Surprise.
feel like we have to take
Number
the Zeke
6.
jersey now.
So the reason that we did that, guys, is because we were doing these mock drafts and we realized that you have to go running back in this league, especially at our draft position. Might not be a popular pick, but
The lack of depth of the position.
we
goes down considerably.
every draft is situational, and you have to look at your situation and things that might have burned you in the past. And for John and I,
Michael Thomas!
I think we would.
Hey, Michael Thomas!
Michael Thomas. John just
Thanks
went
for
off the board.
conforming.
Yeah,
Who
they're,
announced that pick?
they're
Actually?
listening. so
David
that's
Kuchar.
good. Oh, did he? Oh, yes. Nice
He's a real
job,
fan,
David.
that's why.
David's a real listener.
David's a real
He
listener.
never misses a show, and he just took Michael
At number
Thomas.
7 goes Michael Thomas.
So anyway, back to what I was saying before, John. I mean, we've been burned the last few years. We took Elliott in a suspension year. We took David Johnson when he got hurt. You know, we took Le'Veon Bell last year in a holdout year. So this year we skipped Ezekiel Elliott because we were tired of taking risks. So we're going with a guy, James Conner, that's a little bit more safe, a little bit more solid. And I think that's going to work out for us. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
it's so-
go ahead, sorry.
In years past, like you said, we've always we've taken chances. And I think this year we go safety. The thing I like about Connor over Chubb is he's got more of a floor that relates to the passing game. So,
And there's no Kareem Hunt down there.
outside of week 9.
I'm more concerned with Kareem Hunt. We see Jake and his brother strategizing over there.
It's hard because we
It is very
don't want to whisper into the
distracting.
mic too much and let DJ and John know.
Well, there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
So it's
and the
very
teams sitting
distracting.
around us are sitting like right next to us, so we're trying to keep.
I know you
keep the music from
What about Zeke, guys? If Zeke comes to you, are you taking that shot?
makes it to me. He's on my team.
And remind us what pick you have? 12th pick. So it would be a precipitous drop.
That would be a big mistake by everybody.
Yeah, that were to happen, yes.
So we got 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 4 picks here. And
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm just
sorry
gonna
for
fill
the
in.
delay. I was on the board.
8,
So,
9, 10,
with the
11.
number
So there's
8
4 picks
pick, the
before us
triple
as well.
threat
Yes.
select Devontae
So,
Adams.
Devontae Adams goes 1-8
Just to fill the
at
list
the
out,
108 spot.
There's basically 4 running backs that we're looking at. At this point, we're going to secure.
You don't have to whisper, dude. They're not going to take your guy.
I'm not. I just,
They're too, they're
all,
too into
but they're
the...
all talking too, so I'm probably
Yeah,
like
exactly.
yell
They're
over
not.
them.
They're not listening.
It's like Lincoln here, so whatever you talk about.
I don't. Yeah, I think Pat's indicating that he can't hear a word we're saying,
Pat's the only one who's listening to anything we say right now.
and he might choke on his beard at any time now. So,
Yeah, mid-season
does anybody know the
best,
Heimlich
best
maneuver?
beard goes to Pat McCarthy. Preseason awards, best beard, Pat.
I think Pat McCarthy's
He
beard
always shows up in a pretty sick softball jersey every year. So.
Oh yes, his beard might have his own zip code. Oh, somebody just went.
you ready?
What was pick?
What pick just occurred
Pick
here?
9?
So we went.
We're at?
Bell.
Le'Veon Bell goes pick number 9. Okay, what do you guys think of that?
That's respectable. That's a good
That's
pick.
fine.
I don't know why you wouldn't take Zeke. Le'Veon Bell has question marks, and so does Zeke.
Yeah, but Bell's going
But
to
you know
play
Bell's going to
these
be there
signs.
week 1. Yeah.
Zeke's gonna be there week 1.
See if Bell is gonna have a redemption year with.
Yeah,
I get
as Ryan says, there may be a redemption
If I
year
get
this
Zeke
year.
at 12, that's.
That would be sickening. I would punch you in the face if
I
that
would be
happened.
so proud. I want to trade up.
And then he'll show up week 1.
Straight up.
Oh, who has pick 10? We were,
Who has
we're
pick
wondering.
10?
Jake's
Hey.
moving in.
Hey, who's pick 10?
Jake's
The
moving in for a
millennial
trade.
Falcons at pick
Oh,
number
the kids, the boys, the young boys. John's stepson and my real son.
Oh.
The millennial.
Do they have their
Falcons are up.
Okay.
The millennial Falcons have not picked yet.
So Jake is
No,
looking.
he's got a trade proposition
Jake
for
would
that.
like
All right, John, stop.
Are they-
Julio.
They pick Julio.
Oh, they
that's
picked
fine.
Julio Jones.
Who's pick
so-
11?
Jake, you have one more spot to go. Why would you
Me and
do
Ernie,
that?
and then you guys are just swap.
See, this is the draft day craziness. You want to swap.
This is yes.
Like,
By the
you
way,
wanna-
Stay up there.
if you guys' heads are spinning right now, we apologize because obviously
Zeke is off the board.
when you're
that really
when you're
annoys me.
recording a live
I
draft,
really wanted
Zeke
at
has
12.
finally
Zeke at
been
12 would
taken.
have been really awesome.
All right, guys, we gotta try to get some subterfuge going here and stop talking at the same time.
I haven't said a word.
No, you haven't. So, John, what do you think about that pick?
Zeke, as late as he wins March, I really do. I mean, if he doesn't hold out and then they just get a first round pick at the end of the
So that guy just said.
And now they can get a stud wide receiver. I mean, you could get Juju on the other side.
That's the block.
Ryan, are we up? Pick 12?
Yes, on the clock now is.
And Jake is officially on the clock here.
So I think we pretty much nailed this one down before we got here, but we'll take Todd Gurley.
That's a great pick. I think that's a great value. Todd Gurley falling to the end of the first round is.
Potential top 5 running back at number 12.
I mean, let's face
Pretty
it,
happy with
potential
that.
number 1 overall
Right,
running
so-
back.
Pretty happy with that.
If he's healthy.
I really wanted Zeke there though. Zeke falling to 11 got me real excited.
Yeah, but I mean, but if you look at it, Jake, and again, it's the caveat: if he's healthy, Todd Gurley has finished ahead of Zeke every year, so you're not think of it in those terms.
Who? Chubb. Nick
So
Chubb at 13.
somebody got chubby with Nick
Wow,
Chubb.
Chubb. That's different. I didn't see Chubb going that far down.
I don't think they listen to our podcast when we pick Nick Chubb because I
So
think we
Nick
all
Chubb
kind
off
of
the
pushed it
board
down.
at
Yeah,
number
pretty fun.
13
I hope they
to
listen. I think
Jake.
Jake is fading our podcast on our podcast.
I love it.
On the clock.
It is pretty good.
I don't feel like our draft board, but they're listening to the podcast.
Yeah, but
Well, you know, but sometimes people fall in love with players. No different.
Different opinion, that's right. Sometimes you gotta turn around though.
I would draft Juju ahead of where a lot of people would draft. Although that's his ADP seems to be rising. as
Another
well.
running back off the board, Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon
oh, there goes your boy Nick.
is off the board
The running
now.
back strategy might not work out for you too.
If there's any left.
Because there might not just be any left.
Now
But at least we got one good
Yeah, we got one.
You know, so it's definitely, you gotta be careful with it.
This is where you get how you draft it. At this point, there's like 2 more running backs I really like, but if they don't get to me, I can't spend them.
I think there's, well, keep in mind guys, let's talk about Melvin Gordon. He's still on the board.
I think we came to the conclusion, team coach from that too, that anything before the 3rd is you're really rolling the dice.
You are, yeah, but if you look at where he's ranked at running back right
Jim
now,
Landry's on the clock.
ranked 14th.
I think if you take
Ty,
him, you have to
Reed.
handcuff him.
Did we
at
just
this
have
point.
another pick go, guys?
Probably got many names. We'll respectfully call him the cheetah here.
Tyreek Hill sounds like he is.
Did
hitting
Tyreek
the
Hill
board at
just
15.
fly off the board?
At number 15.
All right,
Hill.
Tyreek Hill is
You crossing off still?
he's been punched off the board, so or kicked off the board, or whatever you want to say.
Was punched a swear?
I don't think so, Jake. I think we're still within the guidelines of whatever that commission is that polices these things. What commission is that? Is it the Federal Trade
All right, ladies and
Commission?
gentlemen, we're set to wrap up round 1.
Last pick of round
of the
1. This is a
draft.
16-teamer.
So yep, keep in mind, guys, this is a 16-team league,
12-rounder.
Back-to-back picks.
Team
Right?
Ashley,
and Tyreek Hill. So
You're on the
Tyreek
clock.
Hill's gone.
It's interesting here.
So what do you
turn
think?
in a
So
16-team league
John,
too.
I'm going to kind of ask you this quietly, but if Travis Kelce is still available in the second round, is this something that interests us?
Definitely.
Yes. I mean, you think about a 16-team league, these positions, Pat keeps listening in on us, and I thought I did a pretty good job of whispering that.
Luckily, Pat,
Does he have a device under the table over here?
Pat thinks after you, so you don't have to worry
Okay,
too
good.
much. He thinks at 3, so
But
you can pretty much tell Pat who you want, and he can't do anything about it.
Right, just don't say after you pick the next pick.
Where does the
Because I
16
get back.
team league guys, the tight ends are even premium now, and that top tier is even, it's more of
16
a
seconds left.
nice, freshly cut diamond, that high carat diamond than what usually
Are you
is.
putting Kelsey over Kittle?
Ladies and gentlemen, with the
I would say
16th
if
pick, Team Ashley selects Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook is off the board, so that's a guy that we were kind of eyeballing.
Just to
Realistically,
recap, round one,
John and I knew he
there's
wasn't going to
11
come back
running
around to
The
us.
first round. And
So
5
just to
wide
recap,
receivers.
guys, the first round, I know this is very chaotic. Number 1, Saquon Barkley. Number 2, Alvin Kamara. Number 3, Christian McCaffrey. Number 4, David Johnson. Number 5, DeAndre Hopkins. Number 6, James Conner. Number 7, Michael Thomas. 8, Devontae Adams. 9, Le'Veon Bell. 10, Julio Jones. 11, Zeke fell to 11. We got some,
It gets me every time.
we got some fun going on
All right,
down
guys.
there in the
Team Ashley, you're on the clock again. We are turning.
draft mile that we have set up here. After Zeke, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Tyreek Hill, and then Delvin Cook off the board. So
Mike Evans
interesting,
goes
guys.
off.
I don't know if you would agree, but I think a
Second
little bit
round,
disrespectful
number
to
1 pick,
Odell and
17.
Juju here. I mean, that's
Team Ashley.
kind of surprising. And to a lesser extent, Mike
I will
Evans.
say they just took Mike Evans right now.
Okay,
the
so
first
Mike
pick of
Evans
the
just
second
went.
round.
Sorry about
I would
that,
say Mike
guys.
Evans though, like huge year, like 1,500 yards.
Yep.
Gets a lot of targets. Like he's a good pick. You can't really argue Mike Evans in my opinion.
No, and I don't know.
It's kind of for me. It's kind of surprising. Odell was left there, but
Yeah, is he still? He has not yet been drafted, to my knowledge.
just a little surprising there. That
And of course, they had Dalvin Cook
All right,
and Mike Evans, so they got a
team
nice,
on the clock.
and that's
good combo there. I like
yeah,
that.
they've got a
Number
nice
18
combo.
overall. Oh,
And there's
And
Odell.
Odell is
Beckham
finally
Jr.
precipitous drop has ended
Welcome to
in the second
Cleveland,
round.
Team Landry.
Second round of again a 16-team league. John, why don't you chime in here? What do you think so far?
I think so far with 16 teams, this is actually going how I thought it would go. I thought, you know, the 2 running back strategy, some people are going with what's, I don't want to say what's best available, but what seems, obviously if running back 8, you're going to take wide receiver 2.
Team Landry decided to go heavy on the wide receiver
Based
route.
on what's there, especially with
Hopefully that pairs well with
And I got to tell you, I mean,
11 running backs.
strategy, John and I, running back, but if we've got a Juju Smith-Schuster,
We have pumping studs on the
yeah, it's going to be
clock.
hard
I mean,
not to
I don't know how you pass that up unless you know.
Pick number 19
Of course, Melvin
overall.
Gordon's still there too, but I think we're still waiting
I feel like
on
Melvin Gordon
players like that.
could happen anytime.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I believe Steven Jackson is still available.
whoever has a
It's,
good
it's
feeling
almost
about it.
like people haven't noticed that he's there. Maybe they have, and they're just like, I just don't want to take the risk because Le'Veon Bell left such a bad taste.
Right. That was, I think, yeah, Le'Veon Bell kind of changed the landscape, but the guys
Antonio.
proved he would sit all year.
Yeah, which
Special helmet.
to this point, I don't know if that's ever
Daily
been done.
feed.
Off the top of my head, I
And
can't
the
think.
thing is, Melvin Gordon would have to, if he really commits to this, he has to sit 2 seasons. I don't see that happening.
Yeah,
We have a pick in,
the pick is in.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown finally goes off the board.
One
So
more
another
pick and then I'm up.
Second round.
I'm guessing that's Ernie. Was that Ernie that made that pick?
Who's the next pick?
It wasn't Ernie. It was or wasn't? No. Okay, so Ernie's our resident Raider fan, so I thought he might have been
Who was the next pick?
picking with his heart there.
And now we're on the clock. So, real quick, to start the second round, we had Mike Evans, Odell Beckham, Antonio Brown, Carryon
Ladies and
Johnson.
gentlemen, we just had a pick.
Carry-on's gone.
So Carry On has just been drafted, so that
Now we're up.
breaks John and I's heart.
So,
We
yeah.
were really interested in
So-
Carry On.
We got Todd Gurley, and I think this pick is pretty easy for us. Juju's just got such a high ceiling, and
No, I think that's a great.
if DJ can get me that 200 targets,
And I-
I'm really about it.
I
So.
apologize.
And I hope everybody has the button because one of the guys
Team
on
Cookson's
the
going
podcast
Juju.
just swore.
Team Cookson
So
is putting
Jake,
Juju.
Jake, do you have the bleep button available for me to bleep John out after?
We probably can go back and bleep John out. But yeah, Juju Smith-Schuster is joining Team
Off the
Cookson.
board.
YouTube will not be happy if we have swear words.
YouTube.
We will not be monetized if YouTube hears swear words.
So that's not really our strat. That wasn't our strategy.
The swear
we
words?
really want to carry on there, to be honest. We want to go running back.
But he went off.
But we feel like there was a big gap between the next running backs. And Juju, it's a potential number 1 overall receiver at the end of the year. He has.
I think this is 16 years old. I think they're trying to get a lot of people are trying to get a good foundation on running backs quicker than usual. So I think, like, especially now after seeing the draft board, is teams are something that teams based on what they can have, obviously construction, and I think it's best also how to do it best available too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first rookie off the board.
Which I'm not shocked by,
But do we want to take that risk?
I don't want to take that risk personally.
At pick number 22 overall,
Do we have a pick?
Josh Jacobs.
So Josh Jacobs just went, so that's really interesting. Jake and Justin took Juju Smith-Schuster, and then John and I are still thinking running back, but another pretty good
That guy's
option.
running back.
And that's Josh Jacobs.
A high risk, high reward.
So that's an interesting team right there. They got Zeke and Josh Jacobs as their first 2 picks. So that's an interesting combo. Pretty risky
All right, we
combo.
have
It could be. If it doesn't pan out that Zeke's ready to go week 1.
at pick number 20.
I like how we also
Jacobs.
drafted the only guy with a first name on the board right now in Juju, so that makes me
That's
happy.
all you need.
Yeah.
He's like Madonna.
Yeah, he's a first name only
Or,
guy.
yeah, it's just a one name.
Leonard.
So where are we at on the draft now?
Leonard
guys?
Fournette off the
Oh,
board.
okay. So John and I were eyeballing Leonard Fournette. So
This is we've had like 75% of the picks be running backs right now. So
and I think people realize
the premium is being paid.
And maybe they did their homework and they said, look, if we don't draft 2 running backs early, if we don't get at least 1 running back early, we're going to be up the creek without a pass.
In a 16-teamer, yeah, man. Like if you can't go 0 RB because the 4th round is really like 6th round in a 12 team.
Yep.
It just makes it that much harder.
So
are you guys looking hard at the guy I think they're looking at?
I
He makes it there, is that pretty much locked in?
it's hard to say, Jake, because to me, I don't know if John agrees, this is such a deep draft where I just kind of wait and see. I don't really zero in on any players right
I'm going down
now.
11 saying Travis Kelce's going
You gotta
here.
wait.
I'm going down 11.
And I think another guy that we are interested in, Travis Kelce, just went. So
Wait, this is a Chiefs fan?
It's a lot.
John and I are.
Yeah, so we got a Chiefs fan here. He went Travis Kelce in the 2nd round.
I almost feel like we're being backed into the Melvin Gordon corner right here, John, but I don't want to take that leap of faith. I really don't, because frankly, I just don't think he's going to be out there. I just truly believe that this is
You guys can hear that Air Charlie GTO.
It was not looking promising.
Jacob, the quarterback tight end.
The Antonio Brown pick, that got flipped and Antonio Brown was our best player. I think we would have really talked about Melvin Gordon because it's a 16 team. If you don't get one of your guys to break out and get a steal somewhere in the draft, you're gonna have it's gonna be tight.
Well, but if Melvin Gordon doesn't show
All right,
up,
ladies and
you're in
gentlemen,
worse shape.
Right, so it's
Triple
50-50.
Threat's about ready to take the first quarterback off the board. Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah, the guy
shocking,
coming out of retirement picks a quarterback in the 2nd round.
shockingly comes off the board.
Shocker there.
That was Phil and Ryan making that selection. I think it was a bad selection. I don't know if you guys would agree with that or not. But do you really need to shore up the quarterback position in a 16-team league?
Who was their first pick?
Oh, wait.
So here's the difference. Patrick Mahomes is projected for 337 points right now. Andrew Luck and Deshaun Watson are projected for 310 and change. So it's only like a 20-point difference. You're getting at least a 2-round, 3
Absolutely, and now you're looking at a situation where it's such a deep draft, 16 rounds, 16 teams. You have Devontae Adams, Patrick Mahomes. What in the name of God are you going to have running back?
Well, yeah, that's the problem.
One chatter,
By the time that pick comes around, the running back is going to be so thin.
Well, listen, it would be weird if you guys were.
Justin, getting near the mic. Any thoughts so far on anything that's happened?
Just get in the camera shot. You'll make Jake look a lot better. There we
No,
go.
they'll make me look worse.
All right, let's get back.
Depending on how you look at it.
I don't know if you can take Patrick
On the
Mahomes.
clock, the 26th pick overall. Lock still on the board.
Right, I think that's
I agree.
my
Melvin
loss.
Gordon.
Even if Melvin
Oh,
Gordon.
Melvin
Melvin Gordon has gone off the board.
Wow.
So I think that's a great combo. Yep,
Start it again.
All right, we're back rolling.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Melvin Gordon just came off the board.
Yep, we had a little blip on the read on there. Sorry about that.
Justin was just about to say, talk about Melvin Gordon. I think that's it's a guy who had Michael Thomas who's super safe. So I guess that's an okay pairing.
But I gotta be honest with you, Jake, I feel so good about that because
now you don't have to,
tempted
yeah.
to go that route. I don't know if you would agree with that, Jeff. And we are up now. I think we just
Outstanding. Okay, all right. Just to clarify that.
my wife is trying to distract me as I'm doing a show, so that's not helpful. But she was
I like
really
it
helpful
though.
with the decorations.
No, we're in the middle of the draft. Keep distracting you. Keep distracting you.
DJ and John on the clock.
We are on the clock, John. So we're looking at Marlon Mack, Aaron Jones, or running back options. And we got Devonta Freeman there. But if you look at receiver, it's a lot deeper. There's a lot more talent there. We got Keenan Allen, I think, is a steal at this point. We love Diggs. We like feeling a lot.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this too early for George Kittle for you? I know you're a huge Kittle fan.
It's a possibility. We may go that route. We had considered, that might not be a bad idea, John, because we talked about going running back, tight end. Full disclosure.
It's like a hangout with these guys weekly.
But so far we've missed out on the running backs to a large degree. So now at this point we say, well, let's not miss out on the tight end position. Let's make sure we
Here's what's going to happen. If we pick this up, we start tight end trend.
I agree with you. Now, the question is, we keep talking about Kittle, but is it Kittle or Hurts? That's really the question.
I think it's Kittle because the Hurts has competition Dallas.
So we're going to take George Kittle here. I don't know if they know
How's
that.
everybody doing today?
The pick is in.
Oh, the pick is in.
So George Kittle's coming off the
George
board
Kittle.
and coming.
George Kittle just came off.
John and I are going to be dropping, just with George Kittle, we'll be dropping stunners
Off the ball.
all year long. We're pretty happy about
Dallas
that.
tight end first.
Yeah, so we got a nice steady running back that should have a really high floor and a pretty good ceiling too, I think, with James Conner, and now we've also added George Kittle into the mix. And I think, like Jake said, all of a sudden these tight ends are going to fly off the board. People are going to start noticing that position as
Oh,
wide.
and Zach Ertz goes immediately after.
goes immediately after. So there we go. As I was saying, people are going to start noticing that there's not a lot left at receiver. There's definitely not a lot left at running back, and they're going to go hard in there.
This is where that tier-based drafting, like you can't pass it.
Especially in the 16-team league, and we're repeating that a lot. But that's the situation we're in is you just can't wait on certain positions because you can't just say, oh, I'll get him on the next turn.
So in that second round, when we went Juju. Honestly, if he was gone, Kelsey might have actually gone completely against my strategy because he's just a different tier. So you have to pick the guy based on.
All right. Again, cruising through. I think we got number 29 overall.
So I think
Team Alex on the clock.
just to adjust as we go, guys. The camera will probably be facing the group in the last
Is everybody having fun?
portion of this draft.
Hello, anyone out there?
It's chaos on that side. Which is
There's a lot of chaos, and I've learned actually to just focus on the screen.
Staring at their draft
we've zoned in.
Yeah, we've gotten focused a little bit more. So apologize if the first part was us just being all over the place. And that's okay. Those are not illegal on YouTube if we want to be monetized. And Damian Williams.
So Justin, with our next pick,
Hold on, guys. I think Damian Williams just went off the board.
Damian Williams got drafted.
So Damian Williams is off the board.
I'll get back to my filler.
So that's a risky guy, Jake. What do you think? But maybe a good value where he just got drafted.
I was actually pushing for it.
I think it's a good pick because running backs on top 10 offenses have a much higher chance of finishing as RB1. So if you're gonna take a stab, you might as well pick a guy on a top offense.
So I
And then
think
Keenan Allen goes immediately after.
we picked before you guys.
Who was
Right?
Johnson? Johnson at 4 was David Johnson. Yeah.
So Keenan Allen's gone.
Keenan Allen just got. You guys are before us at 6. Yeah.
So I'll say this since I know that. I'll try to make sure Pat doesn't hear me. But I mean, if Marlon Mack John is there, I think that's we might take a stab at it.
The tricky part is here, we're both kind of in different ends of the middle of the draft.
Yeah.
There's so many picks you have to wait through. So you guys are still, at 6, you're still like 10 picks away.
It's true, yeah.
Even though you feel like you
Picks
just
are just
picked.
rolling in. Team Butler has elected to not trade his pick.
Okay, so
Select Devonta Freeman.
Devontae Freeman
Sean and his brother Adam is not here, but Sean
is attempting to
has,
trade every pick he
yes, every round he wants to trade his pick. So I don't know.
He's like the Patriots right
That's
now.
the new-
We're on the clock and we want to trade that.
That's the new Uber trade strategy. Is that a new strategy that we can discuss on the show?
He just made a pick in 2 seconds, by the way.
Wow.
Butler.
Oh wow, Butler.
Nice job, Butler.
Butler typically clocks in at a good 30 minutes on his picks, so he just went 2 seconds on this one. So, attaboy, I
All
like it.
right, guys, believe it or not, we're wrapping up the second
Last
round.
pick.
All right, second round is coming to an end here, guys.
Whoa!
All right,
Yeah, horn again.
that horn is going to
Amari
be
Cooper
in a body cavity somewhere if they keep
With the
knocking that thing.
32nd overall pick.
So that must have been Ernie.
Nope, that was.
Nope, still not Ernie,
That's
huh?
Pat, right?
Okay. geez.
Pat's on the clock.
All right.
Take
on the
a
clock
hard
again.
All right, nice job, Pat. So Pat, the well,
Oh, he's
okay,
back
and
spot on
Mac's
that.
gone too. So I'm sorry, we got a little rattled there, but Mac and Cooper go at the turn to Pat. I think you heard me talk about Marlon Mack.
Yep.
So Pat and I are gonna have a discussion later.
What's that
And-
called?
We're actually gonna fight him. We're actually gonna fight him before.
I think there is a bug over here.
Pat is now known as Fast Shot Pat.
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up,
Two
John.
flat tires.
I'm glad you brought that up. So obviously a risky pick there with Cooper. He's got some plantar fascia issues, so
That's Pat's style though. Pat goes big or goes
yeah,
home.
Pat does not have any fear.
So
He doesn't fear the beard, and he doesn't fear taking risky guys in fantasy football. But if you look at his team so far, he's got Saquon Barkley, Marlon Mack, and Amari Cooper. Cooper is fine.
that's a good
In a
start.
16-team, that's an excellent start.
Chris Carson.
Chris Carson.
Chris Carson in the third, my guy.
Some poor soul just drafted Chris Carson. So.
But this is where the 16-team fear comes in. He has
Definitely need a
about
clarification
25
there. We have
picks
Eagles
before his next pick. So if he doesn't go
Drafting
Chris
Carson.
Carson here, what running back
Never know.
does he end up with?
There's still a few.
There are still a few, but I
Aaron
mean,
Jones is available.
if he likes Chris Carson, he's not going to get a stab at it if he doesn't go with him here.
Derrick Henry, your boy Derrick Henry, John.
Those
You
were,
can-
those
No
were,
one should ever put the words "your boy" and Derrick.
Well,
Henry
it
in
was
the
his
same
boy.
sentence. Like,
He
that
was-
doesn't happen.
He was gonna melt down like Noah if he didn't get that guy last
last year. That's last year. Different
Ladies
draft.
and
Different
gentlemen,
draft.
number 3 overall.
Doesn't look out for that.
John means, I think, running backs is what
Yes,
he's trying
I
to
meant
say.
running backs.
I think I have our guy. I think I know our guy.
Okay.
He's a guy that I believe in, and I'm not
I
gonna
already
say
know
his
who
name.
they're picking.
I'm not gonna say his name quite yet because I don't
At
want
this
Pat
point-
to steal
At
my
this point,
pick.
fans of the show should know who he's picking. Everybody should know who he's picking.
I think they might be surprised. It's not like I've touted this guy a ton, but I think the guy that I'm looking at, I mean, you look at the offense, you look at the situation, I think, and I'm not going to say the name, but I think he could be an excellent guy to grab at the running back position.
Especially-
But we'll see how it shakes out.
Damien Harris actually hurt his wrist as well.
And you just gave it away, John, so thank you for that. Keep in mind that we are still
You have 2 more picks before me.
Yeah, you've only got a few
still
picks.
in a live draft that we are competing
There's
in,
only 3.
that we want to win the championship in. So I would appreciate if you stop giving away trade secrets to the people that are seated close to us and stop swearing.
I didn't swear that time.
Okay.
No,
That
we
wasn't
I just
me.
assumed you
this
did.
table hasn't swore. I don't know
Yeah,
what the big
how
table's
going
doing.
off
How about the
board.
disrespect for
Who's the next
Stephon
pick?
Diggs
Third
right
round,
now?
third
Wow.
pick overall.
Aaron Jones?
Still not.
Another running back.
Aaron Jones
Aaron
is off the board.
Jones.
So Jake, what about? I mean,
So at this
stuff
point-
got quiet, so I'm going to let it rile up again here,
Run it.
so they don't steal my strategy. But what about Diggsy, man? There's a little
Aye,
disrespect.
that's why I
going
thought
on
you
here.
were.
Yeah. Well,
That's what I thought you
it
were
could
going
be,
All right,
but
ladies and gentlemen, number 4 pick overall.
I don't want to
Or
risk
Third round, sorry.
being depleted at the running back position.
T.Y.
T.Y. Hilton
He has
goes
some
here
stuff going
next.
on.
Wow.
So Ty is a guy I would never draft, but
Who's in third round?
sure I can't swear at you?
Yeah, T.Y. he gets under-targeted, doesn't score touchdowns, and his quarterback's hurt. So great pick.
but that's the thing that he was on my
Don't
fade
draft
list. He doesn't
T.Y.
get a ton.
Don't draft
He doesn't catch a lot of passes and he doesn't catch a lot of touchdowns.
That's
So,
it. That's it.
You, but no thanks.
so that's not a guy that I'm looking for.
That's a
But
risky team too.
but he has weak winning performances though.
We got everything on now.
He does. He has those boom weeks
with Andrew Luck, right?
with Andrew Luck. So that's a great
So
point.
what's
too.
that?
Ladies and gentlemen, another quarterback off the board.
And we
Deshaun Watson.
so Deshaun Watson.
I'm a big fan of that pick because I wasn't going to draft him.
Nope, Deshaun Watson's good.
So, can I just make a quick point? That team who just took him, they started the draft with Hopkins, they went Zach Ertz, and now they went Deshaun
Good
Watson.
quarterback.
Like I said in one of our really early
So
episodes,
they're going zero RB.
if you go DeAndre Hopkins, you almost feel like you have to take Deshaun Watson at some
stacking.
point.
The
'cause you
stack.
want
Yep,
the
no, that's a
stack.
great
So,
point. They got the stack going on.
I guess I should have seen
But-
that one coming, but
The zero RB strategy in a 16-team league is a challenge. So, but you know, Deshaun Watson
Podcast numbers.
and Hopkins could win a lot of weeks for you. I mean, you had that stack last year.
last year I did pretty well with that. And they're on the board.
Oh, it's us. So it's me and Johnny Boy. So again, I don't want to miss out on running back. So the name I'm thinking here, John, is Sony Michel. I don't know if you what your thoughts are. Well, it's our pick. So it doesn't-
I really see that.
So let's wait a second though. Let's pump the brakes on that a little bit. Stephon Diggs is still and Thielen. I think
I know
John
you like
and I
one more than the other, but
over on the Diggs side of
both.
that.
TJ Dog, you know you're
If we don't take them here,
Yeah, 1 minute left.
then we're going to miss out. So I guess is it Diggs or Michelle?
Yeah, but what's our drawback?
I think so. So we're gonna go ahead. I think you're right on that. I love Diggs. I want him. I got him as keeper in another league, so it makes it a little easier pill to swallow. We're taking Sony Michel. Right? We need to make sure that we have a good running back for him.
Sony Michel.
He's one of the last guys that I trust. He's on a great offense.
Sony Michel, New England
So we're
running
taking
back.
Sony Michel. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what
DJ and John go with Sony Michel.
And I think honestly, when you look at Michelle, and people forgot John last year going into the playoffs,
DJ
he led that
Dog,
team.
so yeah, he was
Called it.
And you alluded to Damian Williams being not up to snuff right now. Sony Michel's the lead back there. Sorry to hit your microphone. I get excited. Obviously, a guy that's probably going to get drafted before our next spot, James White, is the pass catching back. But Sony Michel has touchdown upside, and he's going to get carries. He's going to get, I don't know, Jake, would you say 15 to 20 carries a game?
ladies and gentlemen, the rookie of the year selected Stephon Diggs.
And that, I guess,
Stephon Diggs goes right here. That's
so that
kinda-
makes sense. I'm
kind of a
surprised.
dagger.
I'm surprised Diggs lasted
Really
that
like
long.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
I would like to see him fall.
But that just goes to show there's still some. We're in the.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Jake is.
Good pick down there.
Jake's getting.
I don't appreciate you.
Jake's getting emotional right now. So.
Really don't like you.
All right, calm down. But that goes to show
It's a good pick.
in the third round of a 16-team league, you
top
still
10
have a lot of good
wide
players left.
You know, I think the majority of the running backs have gone at this point. I'm not saying
There's still some gold in them now,
gold in there.
Yeah.
But I think at this point you start balancing your team a little more.
Adam Thielen.
There's a couple of sleepers that I don't know if people are on, and I'm hoping we get them.
Well, we have a problem. We have no receivers. So that's.
Me and Justin really gotta start figuring out who we're going. We got 3 picks ahead of us right here.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for receiver guys, you got Brandon Cooks there, you got Robert Woods. I mean, there's some definite talent
I feel
in
like there's a
receivers.
lot of receivers left. I feel like we are gonna be in the same boat as you. We have to
Julian
go.
Edelman was still
Have to go
there.
running back here.
Yeah, but John and I, I think, are going to be looking into the third tier for our starting wide receivers, which is
Yeah.
not the best situation.
So
but,
we locked in Juju, so I feel good about at least my top guy.
yeah.
Alrighty.
So
And we locked in
Dumbbells
Kittle.
and
So do you
do
go
you have
tight
like
end
your,
here?
do
Is
you have your
there
own
still
list pulled up
available?
on there? Your
Very
own
tight
rankings?
Is-
I just want to see the who's the best running
Selected
backs available.
OJ
Best running backs available: Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, Mark Ingram, your boy Philip Lindsay, Tevin Coleman, Lamar Miller, James White is available.
This
so
is
I
a
know you
no
love
kicker
him.
league, just so everyone's aware.
And I, frankly, if he were to somehow name that to us, I'd have a hard time not taking him. But we do need wide
James
receivers.
White, the other.
James White.
Talk about James White.
The other white meat, James White, is gone. So yeah, we just talk about guys and they fly off the board.
Yeah, we gotta
so.
stop talking about.
I don't know how that's happening. Okay, I don't think anybody. There's a lot going on. Oh, there's my beautiful daughter Scarlett, my little 3-year-old, just entered the room. Hopefully, she doesn't set the
She's
place on
helping Pat
fire.
pick his team right now. So that's
Well, Nigel's helping him pick now.
Oh, we got Nigel too.
So Nigel, my son Nigel, and my daughter Scarlett are helping Pat pick, which I don't really
Who was
appreciate.
that? Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks went next. I think Pat has an unfair advantage. He has a 3-person team
Ladies and
now.
gentlemen, this is a family affair.
That's how you find out Pat's in the mold.
Yeah, Pat's sending them over after they hear us talk. Yeah.
Is that? Are you the mole, Nigel? No more Fortnite. I'm just
So we
kidding.
got Brandon Cooks.
All right.
One more
Well,
pick and then we're up. Who we
the
going
fat guys have already taken 2 running backs with a lot of high risk.
All right,
high
I'm listening to
reward.
Ryan. Sorry, guys. Got
Maybe
some
they're
dead
gonna go
air
for a
there.
third.
Ryan is our MC for the day. He's doing a great job over there, keeping everybody excited, keeping everybody going. So Robert, I mean, you look at some guys here. Jake is strategizing because his pick is coming up. But if you look at some guys, John, there's still really good receivers left. I mean, if you look at Woods, Evans, Galladay,
Yeah, I
Lockett.
mean, the thing is, this is a 16 team.
Exactly. We keep saying that, and it sounds annoying, but at the same time, John's right. We have to wait. It's so hard to look at the next pick right now because we have to wait so
But I
long.
can tell you, people are, when we start in the later rounds, they're going to struggle because they don't know the depth of the teams.
Yes.
So, or the sleeper.
Well, I think we don't want to take these guys for granted. I mean, these guys have been in our leagues for a long time. They know what they're doing.
I agree with that, but there should be a few picks that guarantee people aren't looking because if their draft boards were set up right, then you can get a bargain.
Julio will be out week 3 as predicted.
John kind of playing. This is a guy that, although we're not looking at running backs, he's so far down the ADP and the rankings that, I mean, he's only started rising recently.
Exactly, and I think there's people who aren't adjusting their ADP draft sheets, and I think that's what happens is these people fall, and they just become marginal.
John's pointing to a lot of running backs right now, again, we're strategizing as we go, but I think we have to
So we're on the clock now. I didn't realize we're on the clock.
Jake's on the clock.
Who just got picked before us? Calvin Ridley just went after
Cooks and
Brandon
brothers
Cooks.
on the clock.
So we're looking at the board. The guys behind us, for the most part, only have 1 running back right now. So we kind of don't want to leave a running back and hope it comes back. I don't think that's going to happen. And we went back and forth, but I think we're going with that one. We're going to take David Montgomery.
David Montgomery's a great pick. I love David
You know
Montgomery.
what's funny is I just pointed at him.
Oh, so the strategy there was we kind of agreed
David
that
Montgomery
there's a lot of good receivers left.
was a rookie.
So we'll go with a guy.
And you guys are in a better spot than us. You guys have Juju, so you have that anchor at
So we got
receiver.
Gurley and Juju. We can take a chance there. Both those guys, in my opinion, are going to finish as top
I think
RB1 and wide
David Montgomery is the real deal, and you guys have heard me talk about him before, but he's going to be
So
the
you know,
back.
David Montgomery is 5'10" and weighs in at 222. So
And he's a beast.
I weigh 3 more pounds than him. So.
So anyway,
Good or bad.
Oh, Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett
A
just
guy I really dislike, and I'm happy they took him.
So we're getting off the rails here, but Jake and his brother Justin just took help me out, Jake.
David
I love that pick. I especially love that they're pairing him with Todd Gurley. So I think
Tyler Lockett.
it's a little you're a little risky at running back, but I think it's going to work out for you.
16 team, I think.
Right.
If you have one solid one, you have to take a chance on an upside.
Right.
And John and I have gone safer. We've taken, and just to recap again, Tyler Lockett's gone off the clock, and we'll kind of go through the third round.
Mark Ingram just went next.
And of course, Mark Ingram.
So this is where our thought of the running backs
Typically they have about
behind
17
us.
running backs.
Yes.
We went with our running back, and
We got it out of the way.
So I'm kind of shocked that Julian Edelman's on the board.
There's a lot. There's Ken Galladay. Chris Godwin. I mean, how is Robert Woods?
There were so many.
Mike Williams, DJ Moore. I mean, there's so many guys that receive.
Justin, you can chime in here. I know you did a draft last night. Who do you prefer, Robert Woods or Cooper?
Get right up to the mic, young man.
Is that because of the Cooper Cup injury?
Yeah, so we want to play it safe side.
I would like to thank Alicia Ross. She's doing everything, being a mother.
So let's throw a name out
He's a
there.
party
What do you think
planner
about
and now a
AJ?
draft board assistant. Thank you.
I think if he comes back, he's
But
3 games.
see, the initial reports I heard is, or at least
All right,
week
Team
4,
Belanger on the clock.
puts him out to week 7.
Derek,
That's a
big
big
boy
risk.
Henry.
Especially in a 16
Who
team
does he
league,
still have
making
his
him a top.
ponytail?
I mean, he's a bargain. He's a bargain.
Yeah, but the problem is these 10 games of AJ Green bargain in the 3rd round in a 16-team league. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we're coming up on the 4th round now. I mean, you guys were picking in the 3rd.
Right, well, that's, yeah.
For us, it's kind of like,
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of good wide receivers on the clock.
Ryan Heller knew he plays in the league, right?
3rd round. The team actually.
Jake just got.
I'm gonna keep getting cut off because I gotta talk to my partner, so sorry.
That's okay. It's no big deal. We'll be fine.
You'll see me a little bit, but now I'm
Jake's
gonna be out.
Jake's on
You'll
the
see me a little
fringe of
bit.
the outer rim over there. with his
So everyone
brother.
knows this is a 2 quarterback league. Everyone needs 2 quarterbacks.
This is not a two quarterback
not a
league.
two
You
quarterback.
do not. Is that why you took Mahomes? Did you get
Quarterback
confused?
league, right?
So,
Yeah, he
so
comes out
Ryan is
retired.
lying. I don't know if this is Ryan's strategy, but he's lying to people saying that it's a 2 quarterback league when it is in
I
fact
don't-
not.
That would be like the commissioner of the league when he goes to announce picks, just like. He's like,
So
"Oh,
we
this
have,
year
just
we're
so you
gonna
guys know, we
start-"
have no wide receivers in this league, so don't pick any wide receivers. So
Yeah, you're only allowed to start them in your flex.
so just utilize that to our
And
strategy.
Philip
Just
Lindsay is the
lie to
last pick of the
people.
third round.
So
Philip
that means that
Lindsay,
PPR back
who,
in
Mr. Cookson
Yeah,
went
the
to,
fake PPR back,
greatness
Philip
last
Lindsay.
year, off the wire.
Yeah,
Derrick
pick up of the year.
Derrick
Phil.
Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick
as well.
Henry came off the board as well.
Derrick Henry went at 315, and then
Somebody
Lindsay.
does it every year. You take Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. It was normally John, but not this
Not this
time.
year.
Wide receivers.
He finally isn't drinking the Derrick Henry Kool-Aid. So next,
All right, so they took
So-
Philip Lindsay. Let's see where they go.
let's just recap the third round real quick
You want me
here,
to read
guys.
down because I can see it?
I can see it. It's Marlon
Ooh,
Mack.
in there. Hey, a guy was
AJ Green.
AJ Green.
No, AJ Green just went. So hold on, guys.
Bottom.
Marlon Mack went at the first pick in the third round. Then Chris Carson, Aaron Jones, T.Y. Hilton, Deshaun Watson, Sony Michel, Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, James White, Brandon Cooks, Calvin Ridley, David Montgomery, Tyler Lockett, Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry, Philip Lindsay, and then AJ Green just went.
Top
So
50.
that's obviously,
Big
they've got to
draft.
be careful. You know, these guys have to be careful when they're taking a guy like AJ Green
Long way to go.
as a third or fourth player, I guess. But still, I mean, that's a guy that you need starting week 1, and you're not going to have him potentially till week 6, John.
Yeah, severity of the injury, we don't know. I've heard as early as week 4, as late as week 7. If he comes back early, it
Yes,
could be a
round of
tough one for
applause
them.
for Alex the Genius.
So wait and see.
It could be.
Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup just came off the board.
We have
Straight
Belanger
Green.
with a
Cooper
pick
Cup's
in.
gone. We don't know if he's going to be ready by week 1. But at this stage of the game, that's pretty good. Robert Woods, John's still
I know,
there.
I'm all over that. Or
Chris Godwin is still there.
I'm coming up pretty soon.
We're looking at Edelman. I mean, Jake, you've mentioned him a few times, so we won't talk
We'll
about
keep
him.
that name down.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
toughest studs.
Sounds
We
good.
got 2 picks before us, and there's 3 receivers we like.
John, it feels
Gotta
like
get one of them.
we're still 18,000 picks away.
I
here,
know,
but-
like I didn't realize
but we
16
are,
teams is so far away.
but we are coming. I think
Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, we can open up trade discussions at any point during the draft.
Ryan is reminding everybody that trades are available at any point in the draft. So if you
Yep.
see somebody that you want to trade up for,
Butler, did you hear you could trade? I don't know if you've attempted to trade today or not.
Jake has reminded
Go.
Sean that he might not have
We
tried
can
to
trade, we
trade
can
on
talk
this
trades
round.
whenever you want.
Okay, so Sean Butler is trying to trade
Your
again.
pick.
I don't know if he hates his team or if he's just trying to get some value picks. Honestly, though, guys, and let's talk seriously about
Texting
this,
is always
what Sean's
option.
doing is kind of smart. It's a 6-man team league, so if you can trade out of 1 round and acquire multiple picks in other leagues, that's going to put you in such a better spot than the other team.
I think it would if it's later. I think these picks are too valuable. These are the guys that are going to score the majority of your points. If you trade out of the 4th round,
But if you're
trading out of your number
But
2
if
receiver or running back.
somebody John loves, the guy in the 4th round that's willing to give you a 5th and a 6th, that would be how do you pass that up?
It's a potential gamble, but at the same time, I cool right
There's
now.
only 30 seconds on the clock with these guys. I don't know what they're doing.
If you have a good
We might have our first auto pick of the day here.
Do they just get skipped like in the real NFL draft? Oh, they picked.
That would be fun.
And then he took Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman's gone. So John, we have 7 more picks until our pick.
Still that long?
Yeah, it is. So we could literally see this tier running. Excuse
Oh,
me.
and they sniped both
Robert
our
Woods is
receivers.
gone. Excellent pick with Robert Woods. Incredible steal. Would you agree,
Very
John?
late, very late. I really thought it would be watching.
So if you look at Jack Langston's team, you're looking at Nick Chubb, Kerryon Johnson, Tyler Lockett,
Back-to-back wide receivers.
and Robert Woods. Very safe team.
So again, we're on the flash now, and I guess the discussion I have in my own head, and we're kind of having is we take Kenny Galladay on probably going to be a bad offense, but he's a big guy, good receiver. Or do we go with Mike Williams, who's kind of the same role, but on a much better offense?
So
that's kind of the debate.
Who are you? Who was it? Galladay?
Galladay or Mike Williams from the year?
I know you're a big Mike Williams guy.
But the receptions aren't there compared to Galladay.
I don't want to help you here, but I feel like
Galladay
Galladay
gets more receptions. They put up similar touchdowns.
is a bigger piece of the pie. He's the number one receiver.
The part that hurts me is I know I won't have a shot at Mike Williams now because there's just so much of a wait.
But
So,
if you can get a number one receiver at this point of a 16-team league, I don't know how you
and
pass
then I guess
that.
the last thing, so are you two with Kenny Galladay? So then I guess we're going to go against ourselves if we go with our third running back in Lamar Miller because there's so many running backs, so many wide receivers. There's still Rodney Anderson, there's still Tyler Boyd.
you have a Juju, so you're good.
That's the thing. We have Juju. You just go 3 running backs, kind of lock that up. Even
We thought we were going to get into the 6th round on this, guys. I don't think we're getting anywhere near the 6th round. Are you guys up yet?
We're gonna go Lamar Miller.
Okay.
Licorice Lamar.
Licorice Lamar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lamar
has
Miller is still
landed
alive.
on Team Cook's.
And he's in here.
So we just kind of had a balance up. David Montgomery's very risky, and he's a rookie. So if he starts off slow, at least we can throw Lamar Miller in for a
It just
couple
you
weeks
have
and
that
then-
licorice aftertaste.
That's fine. Old folk appreciate that. And I'm
Yeah.
not appealing to all audiences
I just
here.
That's an
found
old soul. So Lamar
down
Miller
with
is good.
Marvin Harrison.
And the thing is, honestly,
And John, we've got 5 picks left. So
I could
let's.
see, the thing is, I could see Robin Anderson putting up similar numbers to Kenny Galladay this year. So
Yeah.
and I might be able to get him in one next round. So
All right, sorry, back guys.
We're looking at.
hopefully that pick was good. Settle up the
Back guys for life.
And we're looking, and for us, we're looking at still a good group of receivers, and we could really start putting ourselves in a great spot at running back if we want to. But I don't know if we want to do that at the expense of receiver.
They have no receivers on this end of the table. So.
Yeah, no, not one.
So you guys know lunch
We got a
maybe
little time. We'll be okay.
So eat up some snacks.
Yeah. We want to,
12:35 the door's up and back.
he's got a beverage over here.
So you guys might see me on camera waving my
Waving her down.
We're gonna take a quick break here, guys. We'll be back in a second.
I figured after the Millennial Falcons.
I don't like either.
Galladay first. Scared.
Very cool. Yeah. I love that.
There might be a guy that but we still have we are still I remember Jack.
Right, yeah. Transformers, Power Rangers.
Dumbbells and degrees.
Power Rangers is like just starting, I think.
DJ Moore. Sophomore wide receiver. Triple threat is up. Each box here.
I'd be a good reading. DJ Moore.
Carolina Panthers.
So now we've got, now John, we're 2 points away. I think that is a safe bet. So, we've got right over everything around the corner. The door unlocked, by the way, because I have not great. I figured out I'll make a wild and especially with the 16 team.
Ladies and gentlemen, triple threat is going off the rails again. We're taking a rookie,
Oh, we've got a rookie down there.
rookie, Michael Sanders.
That's Miles Sanders?
Miles, sorry, Michael, Mr. Sanders.
Who's Mike? Does he have to have Michael Sanders on his team?
Yes, there are Michael Sanders at safety somewhere that we can force.
I thought it was Barry Sanders when I saw it. I got a little excited.
You're gonna say it right, Michael Sanders.
No, whoa.
Don't mess with the Sanders.
We got one thing going for us. That's Michael Thomas.
Sometimes we can't take John.
Alright, the lunchbox gang.
One more pick.
Scoot chair.
OJ Howard.
OJ.
OJ Howard's gone. This is easy. So we're gonna try to get the attention of the draft master.
Gotta get a running back.
Well, he's just like crazy.
Alright guys, we are on to the backers. I feel like, well, no, I feel like.
Hey DJ, you want to trade that pick?
When I was doing the board, I
Trade that pick?
If they want to give us their next 2 rounds picks, then yes, we will trade him. But outside of that, we're rolling with Chris Godwin.
But we don't get your next pick?
No.
No.
We don't know how DJ trades.
This isn't the Coffee Brothers' first show here. They know what's going on, so they're not going to take that trade. Sometimes you got to aim high, you know.
Then we shoot it down.
If the trade whisperer had more time, I might be able to work something out with him. For now,
Chris Godwin off the board,
but we are not
sorry.
opposed to trades after the draft. So
Yeah,
that could
Kevin
be.
Coleman on the San Francisco
So I traded to
the power of you is gonna take Mike Williams.
Rex Burkhead.
Mike Williams.
Just to jump in, 2 quick picks, Kevin Coleman and Mike Williams from San Diego.
There goes Jake's guy. Mike Williams.
I don't like that. The team, though.
They're in different slots, so
Damian Williams from Kansas City, T.Y. Hilton, Mike Williams. All those guys are really risky
The
players.
boomer bust guy.
So, like, there's going to be weeks where they dominate.
Alright, Team Coffee's on the clock.
Who leads that team?
3 more picks in the 4th round.
He's done better than Alex Kiro.
Oh, it's Alex. Yeah, we expect.
Listen,
Uh-oh, he heard that. So, get quiet.
They had to take another wide receiver.
yeah, hold on, let's see. Let's your wide receiver one's Chris
Another
Godwin.
tight end off the board, guys. I believe that's number 5.
Drinking a beer, so
Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram's coming up.
2 Team Coffee.
it's Hunter Henry.
The number 62 overall pick.
People are getting scared of.
Who knows who's going to throw to him? That's alright.
We have 8 picks to my next row, so we've got a little ways to go. I think Jake, you have even longer.
Yeah, I got it.
Trades anyone? Trades?
We tried.
Somebody said the word trade.
I like the negotiations on the table. A for apple, Team Coffee. Nobody is untouchable.
At least it's back to back.
No, this is untouchable.
We tried with
Not trading out good.
No, it's.
They want the world of the
Alright, Team Butler.
We wanted good ones.
Waiting on a text here.
Well, the problem is
2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Actually, a minute 36. Sorry.
Yeah, the mic is probably going through.
We were surprised.
Sean is going to make up for his 2-second pick a couple rounds ago and take the full 2 minutes.
It's delivered. I'm just waiting.
Viewing on video.
Wait to see the bubbles.
They're in the garage. You don't have a lot of
Butler is,
I would
reception.
I'm not sure who their approval on this pick.
I would assume that's David Cooper.
Pat is like a real GM right now on the phone making calls. He's getting the latest injury updates. He's getting Chester on the phone right now.
Shut up, Steve. You look like. Oh, Harry. No, he's a little more tan.
Butler.
Auto pick was Matt Ryan. Auto pick to Butler.
But if you blend the 2 picks together, one took 2 seconds and one took 2 minutes.
Oh, sorry. Grab the same.
That's on the phone. Pick here.
Oh, the day is in. I just want to make arguments.
You take Landry or
I know who I want. Landry. I just don't know
Yeah.
who's going to be
Landry.
there.
Alright, jeez.
And I think the Royce will probably be Jarvis Landry.
This is the one thing I do love about the
Just to clarify, Jarvis Landry went to Team Butler. Al Sean Jeffrey wraps up round number 4.
I think that's a fine pick.
64th overall
I
pick.
don't like. I just don't like.
T. McCarthy on the turn, back on the clock.
Baker Mayfield.
Ooh.
Yeah, there are other receivers.
Another quarterback off the
And Baker
board.
Mayfield.
Quite a few of them.
Baker Mayfield starts the 5th round.
All
First
right,
pick.
Baker Mayfield.
off the board. So
We'll see how he does in Cleveland with his new weapons.
So Baker Mayfield.
Very good pick.
If he was healthy.
Baker Mayfield goes ahead of Aaron Rodgers and Andrew Luck.
I think that's the right.
And I know
move.
Jake, you hate Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Yes.
So I hate Aaron Rodgers. Andrew Luck is hurt, so yeah, that makes Baker the number 3, which is fair.
All right, Butler. Please do not take the full 2 minutes this time. We do have a full time.
Okay, I might want to move it faster.
Baker. So he's projected for about 295 points. Quarterback teams in the 10th round and 12th round team are projected for 284. So
Yeah,
I'm going to be fine taking Kirk Cousins, Matt Ryan, and any of those guys. And then later.
Now we thought Butler had turned the corner with a 2-second pick, but apparently not.
Carry on Johnson.
Sean is taking the full 2 minutes
I
again.
want Kirk Cousins before you talk.
Oh, is this Butler again?
It's Butler again, so at approximately 12.
My brother
O.J. Howard
for his league last night.
He's already
gone.
Is there a penalty for
Oh, Tyler
Penalty on Butler.
Is this the first party foul of the draft?
5 points for that
Did
should
Sean
be 20.
select a player that is no longer on the board? Did this happen?
Tyler Boyd.
Okay. Oh,
Well, good thing I didn't.
And insult to injury, you took the guy I wanted. Thanks a lot.
Did he try to keep Jarvis Landry a second time?
Somebody's applauding that.
Tyler Boyd?
Yes. So Tyler Boyd's
Kyle
your
Boyd
son is doing
off the clock, so back-to-back wide receivers.
You know, there's
For
a
the
fan
Butlers.
down there. I'm sure he was not happy with that.
So how many picks until our next one? Sir?
Aaron Rodgers, another quarterback. So just to recap, round 3, we have 2 quarterbacks off the board.
You guys get
3
Aaron
picks.
Rodgers.
So just to remind everyone, you do need a quarterback.
Two more picks.
You cannot be in a team without a quarterback.
There's also.
You will get a penalty.
They're far away. I think you can talk about them. They're
I mean, I see Anderson, I see Gordon, Samuel is interesting.
So you just
All right, there's a long talk. Team Alex.
play right now.
On the side, quarterback,
His name, I was just curious if
Yeah, no, I'm
tight end,
there's
kickers.
is interesting here.
Lawrence Steins is still available.
I had my pick of the litter though. I think
I agree. I think Sam Darnold really might have a good year.
Just so you guys know, after the 6th round, you guys are going to be live, so hair and makeup in about 5 minutes.
Darnold, but that's not the guy we're looking at.
I hope not.
Let's just get taken care
So,
The guy who catches passes from.
Okay, that'll be fun.
with the 68 pick overall,
How does he know this?
another bull pick by Team Alex, Matty Ice,
Matt Ryan.
Team Alex. They're going with the boomer bust.
Above it. I think he goes into a kicker, but you still take him above Ryan, right?
Yes, I would. Well, I don't know.
Austin Eckler
It wasn't close.
goes to Team
Behind, so
X.
this is where I'm very happy I was running back. Being my number 2.
So, you know, there's a lot of chat over there. Team Cookson feels really good about their team.
And
I just feel good that Austin Eckler's not my number 2 running back.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you should
but
feel
Austin
good.
Eckler.
So
Jake, you're talking to the listeners, not right?
you should feel good.
I can't help it.
But if Melvin Gordon doesn't play, then Austin Eckler's the number 1 running back.
That's right.
Tell Ryan he needs to focus on his job.
Normal job.
He's describing.
Hey, we had the pick number down.
He's got triplets, guys.
What
all right?
pick are we on?
It's your pick.
Oh, they're on the clock.
All right, we're taking Robbie Anderson.
Oh, it's pretty good. Robbie Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
So we
I like
came
that
up Matt Ryan, Austin Eckler, and then
That Jets offense is going to be potent.
Robbie Anderson. That's okay. We can get
Innovation,
We'll still win the championship.
Robbie
But
Anderson's a good
so you're talking about the 5th
71
round, and you're
overall.
talking about your wide receiver 2 in a 16-team league. And I think you got to always remember the context.
Bunch of heroes are on the clock.
Is a number 1 receiver team. I think we talked about you can get a number 1 in this league in a 16-team league.
Sam Darnold was in the top 3 in QBR for the last 4 weeks of the season. He definitely started to turn the corner. I like
And Arby.
Yeah, he's already looking good.
AJ Green.
Target more underneath.
Already been picked.
Oh, not me, never mind. I lied.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another 5-point penalty for week 1. The Lunchbox Heroes are down by 5 points heading into week 1. Just like this.
Yeah, good.
Different than we've done in years past. We don't go for the Melvin Gordon in the third or fourth round. We're actually going to save guys so we can compete all year long and get out to a good start in the 16-team league. If you don't do that, you're in big trouble. We don't have Melvin Gordon or AJ Green out there. We're going to be in trouble.
So it is my pick, and I'm on the clock. So that's sour works. Yeah. All right, Allen Robinson.
Oh my! I just pointed at him on our list right here too. I literally
Allen
just
Robinson
pointed at him. I would like him to fall.
Allen Robinson, who's resurrected his career in Chicago, is off the board.
He's still mediocre.
I don't know. Only time will tell. Everyone gets excited on draft day. And you think you jerk best thing.
We picked pretty safe, so he's the
number one. I own him in Dynasty, so
I'll
I'll
top 10 for wide receivers. He actually plays on later.
He could.
Or, December he could get back on the marijuana.
Definitely.
So I was getting my haircut yesterday.
Nice haircut, by the way.
Yeah, we both got haircuts.
Yes.
We figured we'd be on.
I did too.
Yeah, so, but we were at the barber. We were at the barber shop this morning. Down at the like Josh Gordon, that's actually the biggest
I don't think we're supposed to find out.
Oh, sorry, we are on the clock.
We're not down
Just
here.
realized that.
What we're making.
Sorry about that, my apologies.
You have 8 seconds.
Yeah, we know our pick.
Guys.
Well, he's also a street narrow.
We're gonna go for a guy that's on his, I think, 13 to 3 years. Latavius Murray. We are drafting because we have no running back, so we figured, well, why not draft a running back?
Latavius Murray is an excellent.
Yeah, Latavius Murray.
Number one? That's not great.
They're capable
I saw some people that checking out this thing.
Yeah, he could be. Interesting.
Dumbbells and degrees on the clock.
And we are picking
We've got
Christian Kirk.
dumbbells and degrees.
Christian
That is
Kirk.
GTL.
Who another sophomore, I believe,
Jake, you sound like you're a little soft.
out of the Cardinals of
A couple
Arizona.
guys would prefer him. I like Christian Kirk, but I feel like there's a couple guys that got looked over. Particularly another Arizona wide receiver. Quarterback deserves to go before Christian Kirk.
I think
Another tight end off the boards, guys. Please stay healthy. Hunter Henry.
Again,
He could be the most talented if he stays on the field.
no, they used Justin Jackson in goal line a ton last year. When Melvin Gordon was out. They did, right?
All right, the fat guys
I love the team. Yeah.
are on the clock.
Still trying to work together with each other. That would be awesome.
Now they own it.
On deck, Team Cookson.
from Ryan, the podcast and everything, so.
Which we love doing. It's awesome. We really are having a great time doing this. And again, don't be afraid to like and subscribe.
Okay, so
Hold on, Jake. We gotta plug the show here. Just let's do the plug here.
okay, well we're on the clock, but we're gonna take our time and use it for the plug.
So this will be quick. So just don't forget to email us, guys, at armchairfb@gmail.com. Jake is at Jake Cookson on Twitter. John is at John2977. I am at Armchair Kingpin. So check us out on Twitter. We're on Facebook as well. So I guess I will pass it back along to Jake
so we're
now
on
that
the
we've
clock.
plugged our stuff.
We're probably gonna go wide receiver with our next two picks.
Okay.
And there's a couple safe guys we like, and we hope one will just come back around. So I think we're gonna risk it right here. We're gonna go Josh Gordon.
No risk it, no biscuit. There goes Josh Gordon.
Finally.
We're We're gonna.
I think Pat is relieved that Josh Gordon went off the board. I think he's risking it. He will not play the whole year. He will smoke the push, as Jake put it, and he will be off the team again.
He's been reinstated.
That's a loss.
Could 10 games of AJ Green and 10 games of Josh Gordon equal out to the same
You might
thing?
be onto something there. Now,
Yeah,
I heard
Josh
something that
Gordon 2
Josh
rounds
Gordon
late.
might not play till week 3. I don't know how accurate that is.
I think there's a lot of conflicting reports because there's also talk that he's a lot better than week 1 I saw on Roto World today. So, who knows? I think there's a lot
And if
of
he is, then that's a great
there's a lot of safe receivers though that we can draft in the next round. Oh, watch out. Pause.
We just pause on the picks, guys.
No, we almost had a major technical difficulty, but
Alright, 128.
the child stop from docking the camera. That wasn't an earthquake, that was a small child.
Ryan Goodell over there.
Ryan Goodell over there, yeah.
So,
The commissioner, Ryan
Mr. Miller is
Goodell.
now Ryan Goodell.
Yeah.
Sorry for that brief.
Yeah, my daughter almost broke
Was
our
there,
really
was
expensive
there another
camera.
pick after Josh Gordon?
Yes, Corey Davis just got drafted.
Corey Davis.
Number 77 overall.
So here she is, my lovely daughter, who almost broke my really expensive camera. So,
We
you want
have
to say hi, Scarlett?
Ranger on the clock.
Oh, there we go. Nice job. We got a natural.
We got a
here.
fifth. We got a fifth at the table.
Can you say like and subscribe? Can you say like and subscribe?
Yeah.
Say it. Nice job.
Now
All
if you
right.
don't like and subscribe, you're just a jerk.
Yes. Yeah, no, a 3-year-old girl just told you to like and subscribe.
If you don't,
You're just a terrible human being.
that's just not right.
Yes. Nice job, Scarlett. Even though you almost broke my really expensive camera.
Another tight end, Jared Cook.
That is another tight end.
All right, so catch me up, guys. I just had to do
So
some
after our
damage
Josh
control.
Gordon pick, we
Another
had
tight end, back
Corey
to
Davis.
back.
Jared Cook and now Vance McDonald, another tight end.
Oh, creepers here.
Oh man, this is really hurting my heart to watch tight end. McDonald.
Double tight end. You don't start tight end in your flex.
You can start a tight end in your
Just say.
flex. That's completely allowed.
So what do we got left for picks here, guys? We are at pick 15, so one more pick, and then we're closing out the show for today.
Oh, this is the last pick.
Yeah, and then we're gonna recap the rest of the draft on the next show as well as our
no
keeper of the
pressure.
Team
draft.
Ashley.
So I will say, remember, we are the Blue Collar Ballers. We are the Working Class Podcast. So the video might be a little interesting, and the audio might be a little interesting, and there might be a lot of chaos going on. But I can assure you, our setup for our normal shows and our non-live shows are going to be a little bit more safer. I guess would be the word to use, right, Jake?
A little more clean,
A little
maybe.
cleaner.
Pat won't be listening.
Pat has listened in on every one of our strategies. Let's see what his team looks like. Let's see if his
Team actually looks pretty good.
Pat's getting a lot of action on this show. So let's see if his team has benefited from his constant cheating. So he has Barkley, Mack, Cooper, Jeffrey, and Baker Mayfield. I think outside of the Jeffrey pick, I like that team a lot so far. What do you guys
I
think?
actually like the Alshon Jeffrey pick. In the last pick of the 4th round in a 16-team league. That's not bad. So, who's up?
Are we still at the
Team
last
Ashley.
Oh, Team Ashley.
right.
Wrapping up the 5th
Last pick
round.
of the 5th round.
Just want to throw a shout out to Ashley. We had the worst thing that could ever occur. No, it wasn't Ashley. It was Alicia, actually. The worst thing that could ever occur in fantasy football is a team tells you the day before that they're dropping out, and that team is banned for life. But Alicia took care of us. Got a team in here last minute and made it happen. So
Thank you, Alicia.
let's clap for Alicia.
She's just really pulling through for us.
That's my girl right there. And something happened to her leg too. I don't know what happened there. We're not supposed to talk about that. Okay.
We said nice things about him first.
Sante Samuel.
So, okay.
Curtis.
Who is all right?
Samuel.
This is getting crazy.
Comes off the
Curtis
board, last
Samuel,
pick.
last pick of the 5th round, guys. So that'll take care of us for today. We're gonna try to focus on the rest of this draft, and hopefully we can do some editing to at least polish this up a little. But it's been really fun, and
Oh, and there's the
there goes that horn again. That horn will end up in somebody's body cavity, but for the end of the day.
So stay
Thanks
tuned
for
to part
listening.
2.
Yeah, stay tuned to part 2, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video and we can clean it up a little bit.
She's the real brains. It's not us.
Yeah,
She
she's the
is.
brawn.
I mean, I forget at least one thing a day when I leave the house. I have to go back in like 12 times every day. So somebody's got to be the brains of the operation. She does a fine job with that. So I'm DJ for Jake and John. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you guys enjoy the show. We'll give you a peace out on the video here. Thanks for listening to the last podcast.
Yeah.